Hello, everyone. This is Javon Foster, the creator of the Market Bandit Strategy, founder of J&D Trading Group, J&D Trading Group. I want to start off by saying today was another phenomenal day. I haven't done a video in a while, so I decided to record today's to make a video of today's breakdown, today's trade ideas. Right, we had two phenomenal trades: AUSD and US30. Right. But before moving forward, please like and subscribe to my channel. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll place my Instagram down below in the description. Please follow for more content. All right, let's go. So today was a good day. We had a bunch of news. The U.S. market starting from 8 in the morning, around 8 in the morning, 8:15. As you can see, we have some Euro news, Canadian, US30 news, of course. I'm located in New York City, so I definitely focus heavily on the US30 news. Keep in mind, I do not. I start trading at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, not at 8 a.m. Typically, there's news at between 8 to 8:30, so I always let those play out. Go on the charts at 9 o'clock, mark up my charts, wait until the stock market open at 9:30, and the market start getting a little volatile. I give you a minutes for my enter positions, right? Sometimes I'll enter a little early, depends on before even the stock market open, depending on the setup, and depends what's going on, okay? But beautiful trading day. I'm only in the market for 1 hour, guys. 1 hour, and that's all I need. Review the charts, find my setup, apply my market banding strategy, look for entry, and there we go. Right? So we just review the two setups from today. So if we take a look over here, the first one was US30, but let's start off with AUSD. As you see, I have AUSD right here. We have a 25 pip target, 24.5, and a 50 pip TP, 49.7, right? So 1 to 2 risk to reward. This green line is the 1-to-1 area, 25 pip. If you know, if my team was wanted to take partials, they could at least take it there, but you know, we held the whole thing up here to 50. So let's have a breakdown of this. So very simple. When we look on the higher time frame, like the 4-hour or the daily time frame, I know this price just broke above my supply and demand zone, right? A major supply and demand zone, major rejection zones. As you can see, look how price react around this level, right? This area, right? Major rejection off this structure right here, right? And it's the same for the opposite. Price come down, hit that level, major rejection over here, came down here, hit that level, major rejection as well, so forth. You know, price can't break a test, break and retest above that. So it's a major rejection zone. So we take this down to a smaller time frame, right? I went down to the hour time frame. I noticed on the hour time frame, right, we're above our structure, and I noticed that price started giving us higher lows, sorry, right? So once I noticed that, I started I applied a simple trend line, and then I started reviewing the other structures such as this area over here, nice area right here of resistance. So once I saw that price broke above that resistance and now retesting, right? My main thing was looking towards the left. I always look towards the left and see what's going on over there. Is price looking to fill an imbalance or continuation? And we notice we have an imbalance here, right? So price already came and filled it from this high right here. So this imbalance was taken care of. So once I noticed that price retest the structure, which is the previous resistance, now becomes support, right? I took this setup down to the small time frame, to the 15-minute, right? 1 second. Here you go. So I took this setup down to the 15 minutes and minute time frame. So once I took the setup down to the 15-minute time frame, the rest was pretty simple. It's just waiting for a breakout of structure and waiting for my market bandit strategy to apply. So my market bandit strategy is an indicator. I'm not going to show it in this video, but if you like to learn what my strategy is, click the link below, and you'll be able to purchase my strategy for a low fee, right? Okay. So once we got that breakout, it was pretty simple. The strategy gave us the stop loss entry, and we just waited for the candlestick to close right here. And once that happened, the rest was history. The trade is to the next area of resistance. So, right. So if we go back also on the higher time frame for our time frame, you will see that this area was the next area of resistance. Right. Look how price reacting around this area, this black line, rejection, 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 rejection. Right. This was and we could trace this all the way back. Rejection. Right. This was a beautiful area of resistance and support. Just kind of clear these up. Nothing there. Okay, cool. So it's very simple, guys. Simple strategy. Was able to make a killing off this. I did apply it. I did take this setup as well with my I did take this setup with an RSI as well. If we go back on the 15-minute time frame as well. Right, the time of breaking, if you notice within this leg, right? So we can look at this market, say high, low, lower high, lower low, right? Within this leg right here, we have structure right here. So there you go. So this was the previous high within that leg. So when we got the market banded breakout and breakout of this zone as well, we could see that we start having that crossover for the RSI to the upside. Beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful trade. It's a nice little confluence, and we was able to trade this, make a killer. Also, forgot to mention, because I'm trying to just keep this video short. We also looked at all the different confluences, right? So if you look at the fib level, right, from the wick to the wick, right here, you see that price for trace to the 618, hitting off the trend line, more confluence to the upside. Okay, so these were all the little things that we looked at in order to take this trade. So the first thing was the fact that price is above our supply and demand, major supply and demand. Second, we started creating higher lows. Third, price retest at 618. Fourth, price break out of the downtrend line, which is here, right? And break the previous resistance, break out our previous resistance. And last but not least, market bandit gave us the setup, right? The entry target and stop loss, and we just took the setup and let the trade play out to the next point of what you could say is that if you use a fib, it's a negative 618, but we'll put it a little bit higher to the next point of resistance / support. Okay, beautiful trade, guys. Easy trade. 1 to 2 risk to reward. Right, no drawdown. Next is US30, my favorite setup over here. So one of the key things that we noticed on US30 was that there was an imbalance right here. So that is what we chased, right? There was a gap in the market, right? Over here, we can see there's a major gap in this market. Price did come up a little bit higher, but I treated this zone as liquidity, double top. Whenever there's double top, there's money sitting up above or below, right? If it's a double top, money sitting above. So double bottom, money sitting below, right? So yesterday we had a lot of high impact news as well. Around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, price had dipped down. So one of the things that I noticed is like, okay, price retrace down here to because it was due for retracement, but at the same time, I know that price need to go back up here to fill that imbalance. So I went to the 1 hour time frame first. After going on the 1 hour time frame, the first thing I tried to identify is major support and resistance levels. So once I saw this previous high over here, I'm like, okay, price came and retest that major supply, support and resistance level, right there, boom. So after noticing that, the next thing I wanted to look at is reversal in the market from that level. So we had this low over here, right? And then now we start having that higher low. So we notice now it's starting to create higher lows in this market, okay? Next, what I want to do is look at another confluence, right? Which is the fib retracement. So I from this wick low to this wick high right here, right? I draw my fib from low to high and stretch that across, right? And I notice, let me just delete this for a second. Then I notice, sorry, price retraced to that 618 over here, right? So not only did price retrace to the 618, right? We had a liquidity here, right? Double bottom here. So we had liquidity on both sides. We had liquidity on the downside over here, and we had liquidity. And when I say liquidity, when there's a double top or a double bottom in the market, right? I teach this in my course, guys. You guys can purchase that to learn more, right? There is money sitting there. For example, most retail traders, when they see a double bottom, they automatically think a buy because that's what they're taught, and their stop losses are there. So what the banks do is literally chase out liquidity and take it out. Not only does the bank chase and take out the liquidity, but it also comes to fill off that institutional candle right there, right? So, so I wait for liquidity to be taken out from the downside over here, and wait for a beautiful entry over here using market banding for my buy, right? So after noticing that price is at the 618, all that liquidity is taken out. I then noticed that I then went on to the smaller time frame, right? I went to the 1 minute time frame actually. And if you notice over here, let me just clear off this Fibonacci retracement. So after I went to the 1 minute time frame, I just simply wait for the breakout and retest. So over here, as you can see, we had a nice breakout retest here. And within this breakout retest, you can actually see structure a little bit, right? Highs and lows in this market, right? So all I did, this was the previous high right here. I just wait for the market to retest, breakout, aligned with market bandit our entry. Stop loss was there, and the rest was history. We just target that gap / imbalance to the upside, right? And also, that target could be found when you also do the fib retracement, right? So if you look at it right here again, it's basically the negative 68 right there. So the first target, right, we went for 100 because overall target was 243. So first target was 100 points, 1,000 pips. But as you can see, we have the negative 27, right? So the first target would be the 0%. Then second would be negative 27. Third is the negative 61.8%, right? We targeted a little bit below that negative 61.8% to fill off that imbalance, and price played out well. As we can see, we didn't have any drawdown, just pure profit. Okay. And price continued to buy up, but we were satisfied with our result over here, right? No need to be greedy in the market. Price also took out liquidity, which was beautiful right here. Okay. And this is something that's very common. You can see right here, there's a gap in the market here. You tend to see price push back up to fill off that gap right there and then come back down, right? So we definitely do want to test our waters. We do just comfortable with our profit and was able to make a killing today. So I just want to share, I have a small group chat, a few members, right? The goal is not about getting 50 million people to subscribe and so I can make monthly fees or some type of nonsense off them. No, I want people that are, I try to teach people that are only serious about learning, right? And I want everyone to be their own boss, right? Not dependent on me, be able to trade on their own terms, own time, and make a killing. Okay. Um, so this was from this was this morning in a group chat. About 10 members right here, as you can see right here. And, I was up $1,000 off this trade, right? From US30 and, held the setups, took some partial load later on, but made a killing, right? Made a killing, made some profit. Let's go, right? So with that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys for your time. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Remember to please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Visit my Instagram, shoot me a DM. Any questions you need to be asked. If you even want to join our live session and trade with me, reach out. Let's get to it. All right. Once again, thank you. Have a wonderful day.